Alright, so first fight that I have to take on is Richard. Let's get my team out for that. So I want Caracosta, Garchomp. We're gonna be making a use of it already. Torkoal, which should be some. Where's Torkoal? It's more in the box too. Oh, there we go. Tyrant. Just while I was looking at this, I'm telling who's not supposed to be in box one right now. Hold on, let me. It's like Raptor. Whatever, I'll just keep telling in box two. Okay, so Caracosta, Garchomp, Torkoal, Cerulege, Tyranitar, and Basculegion. Oh, Basculegion, that's the one I had in box two originally. I'll keep it here and I'm bringing it. Okay. So I want button on Torkoal, pack on Cerulege. I need to pre-damage Caracosta to 217. Just like make sure that Sturdy isn't active. Citrus on Garchomp. And Tyranitar and Legion. Okay. And yeah, right. I almost forgot this. Rindo Berry on Torkoal. I mean, Caracosta. Rindo Berry on Torkoal would be completely useless. Alright. Um, I'll check this. I want to look at some. Alright. Alright. So this Bombardier, since it sees no kills, there aren't any like hazard removal moves or anything like that. It's guaranteed to set up stealth rocks this turn, which we're just gonna have to let it do. I don't have any way of really preventing that. That's our rock slide. And Aqua Jet kill. Alright. And this will be Ampharos out because I put the Rindo Berry on. Alright. Yeah, because I put the Rindo Berry on, the Ampharos will only cease kill with, would you have it? Yeah, so because of the Rindo Berry, it's going to only be Thunderbolt. I want to prevent this from clicking Meteor Beam. That's the most important part of setting this all up. So that's why I set up this lead. So I go into Garchomp on the Thunderbolt. It's gonna Dazzling Gleam, which we take crit. And Earthquake one-shots it. Just barely Earthquake one-shots it. It's the plus attack. Though if it didn't one-shot, I could have just bulldozed into Earthquake and that would have worked. And just in case, actually, I think I'm going to do that anyway. Unless, is there anything that would make that a problem? Bulldoze isn't a contact move, so stack isn't an issue. Yeah, it's not, okay. Alright. And this is gonna be Fast Kill Flareon out. Pre-burns the Facade's doing a bunch. Would have always saw kill. I think it sees kill. It doesn't see kill from full. But it would have always seen kill after the Tailwind Gleam. Okay, so we go into through. I mean, I technically could just go directly into Cerulege since it doesn't see kill with Iron Head. No reason not to. I guess I'll have Torkoal in the back just in case something goes wrong later. Since he kill with Iron Tail, so yeah, I could just go directly into Cerulege. We are gonna take a fair amount from rocks, but it's okay. It's accounted for. So, very fortunately, Flareon does not see Sizzly Slide as highest damage and not Iron Tail, because if Iron Tail was higher damage, it would. What would happen? It could lower my defense and activate a jetpack early. You'll see why we have a jetpack in a sec. So it's gonna Sizzly Slide. I always take crit even after Stealth Rock damage. Can't be burned because we're a fire type. And Phantom Force into Shadow Sneak kills. I think with the poison plus, like, the poison is actually likely to just kill on its own. But I mean, if it doesn't, we have Shadow Sneak, so it's fine. Alright. And the reason why we have the jetpack is that this will send in Hitmontop, which has Intimidate. It will hit us and that will activate my jetpack, so it works very perfectly there. So I go into Tyranitar. Tyranitar is like probably one of the few things in the game that actually baits Rolling Kick exactly from this Hitmontop and nothing else. Just barely out of Earthquake range. Go into Legion on the Rolling Kick, which we're immune to. Normally, Switch AI, the situations with Switch AI could activate are around, but but the only one in the back is Pecharuns, which is 2-shot by Shadow Ball from Basket Legion, so it actually can't ever switch out. What I want to do is I want to kill this Hitmontop with Flip Turn. Might take us a bit to set this up. I have quite a bit of HP on Caracosta, so I can handle Stealth Rock's damage. And since Hitmontop is faster, it's never going to be attacking anything but Legion. It's also I should probably mention this thing is also Choice Banded, which means that it's locked into Rolling Kick. That's the main part. No, don't attack. Pretty sure that this Flip Turn is always a 4-hit KO. If I like crit and kill it earlier, it doesn't matter as long as I kill this with Flip Turn. That's the main thing. And Rolling Kick has like 24 PP, so we're not really in danger of it running out. I believe. Yeah, it does. Okay. This allows me to get Tyranitar back in safely as the Petron comes out. Otherwise, switching it on both Shadow Ball and Malignant Chain would be a big problem. So, being able to have Tyranitar in as the Petron comes out means that we can take this on. Because Tyranitar is because none of its moves do much damage to me, we're getting Nightshade from this. So, it's like that move can't crit retain consistent damage unless we always win this. With 3 crunches, potentially 2, it depends on some stuff, but we always will win, so that always kills. And Citrus Berry will make sure that we never die to 3 of them, even with Stealth Rock's damage. Alright. So that's, in terms of frags, that's 1 for Caracosta. There we go. 1 for Garchomp, which is Garchomp's first. 1 for Cerulege. 1 for Legion, which brings it up to 5. And 1 for Tyranitar. Alright. So, next up is Susie. So for this one, I'm going to be bringing Talonflame. Where's my Talonflame? Okay, so Talonflame, Barraskewda, Annihilate. Just want to double check something. Yeah, okay. Mamoswine, Donphan, and Absol. Alright, so I want Charcoal on what you have on Talonflame. Mystic Water on Skewda. Eject Pack on Annihilate, Button on Donphan, Soft Sand on Mamoswine, and Black Glasses on Absol. So it's just like the type boosting items and the eject items, basically. And no pre-damage needed, I just need this, okay. And no moves I need to teach either, because Skewda already has Flip Turn. Alright. Alright, Talon. Just check items. Charcoal, Mystic Water, Jetpack, Soft Sand Button, Black Glasses. Okay. I want to double check this something with this bait. Actually, I should do this. I just realized something. Good thing I caught this. Could have been bad. It was unlikely to, but I'm gonna teach Icy Wind to Mamoswine. I didn't actually check what I wanted to properly, but I mean, that should be, yeah, okay, we're good there. Yeah, Vikavolt, lead. Despite Tailwind being up, Vikavolt's extremely slow, so Talonflame is faster than it under Tailwind, and Charcoal Overheat kills. I'm just going back to backs. And Charcoal Overheat kills. And this is Gargantical for Salt Cure. That's the only thing that sees kill. I am faster, but like I can't do any damage to it. But so going to Skewed on the Salt Cure. This actually will do a fair bit of amount because both the Salt Cure damage itself and water types take extra damage from it. But it is all completely accounted for. So I flip turn the Gargantical, it will Salt Cure again, because that's highest damage. Could have seen kill, but I wouldn't have ever seen kill with Ice Punch or Fire Punch. And Garganticle's really slow, so we are faster than this under Tailwind. Go into Annihilate. Yeah, like even after leftovers, we'll still kill this with close combat and eject out. Alright, so, and now we go into Mamoswine. The only mons at the back are Dragalge, Xatu, and Banette, all of which see that they're one shot by Mamoswine because I equip the Soft Sand, Icicle Crash, Headlong Rush kills Dragalge, Icicle Crash kills Xatu, and Headlong Rush kills Banette, and none of them kill me, which means that it's just going to go to the first one that outspeeds Mamoswine, which is Dragalge under Tailwind. Okay, so, but to play around, it's not going to talk to spikes because there's only 3 mons left. Learn that from last time, but it's just going to Surf. We always take Surf crit from this. To play around Poison Point, though, I'm going to Icy Wind first, which will drop its speed, and we are going to be faster than that after, and then Icy will Crush kill. Neither of which are contact moves, so neither of which will activate Poison Point. I could have probably Iso crashed into Ice Shard, but the ranges are kind of weird on that with a Guavberry, so I didn't really want to take that chance. And no matter what, this should always be Xatu out. Though, I mean, Banette wouldn't really make a difference either, because the plan is just to go through Eject Button Donphan and then chain the last two with Absol. Which Donphan could take any hit because it has Sturdy. Nice way of demonstrating that for me. And Absol just chains the last two with Sucker Punch. I think it could have actually Future Sighted there, but I mean, it wouldn't matter because it's just, even if it's not, I don't think it's even going to get a chance to hit me, but even if it did, Absol's a Dark type. And we don't need to worry about Curse Body because it's been its last mon. Because I don't even know if it activates like that, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So that's one for Talonflame, one for Mamoswine. Mamoswine's really close to surpassing Togi, two for Absol, and one for Annihilate. Okay, next up is Talia. I was actually struggling a bit with figuring out a way to handle this Octillery until I realized that there's a mod in my box that handles it that I have not used in a while. Because it's just been outclassed. Electrode. So we got Electrode, Torkoal, Torkoal, Metagross, Azumarill, Revavroom, and Mamoswine. Okay, so I want Wide Lens on Electrode. Should be pretty far up because I've not used it in a bit. Right here. Oh wait, that's Black Sludge. Wide Lens. No item on Torkoal. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Shukuberry on Metagross. I just want to double check this to make sure I'm not gonna waste a Shukuberry by doing this. Where's my meta? Where are you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll see Crabhammer's highest damage. Okay, so that works. So Shukaberry on Metagross. Slum on Azu. Citrus on... well, not the Citrus. Eject Button on the Revavroom. And Clear Amulet on Mamoswine. And I need to pre-damage Torkoal very slightly to 210 HP, so just by 1 HP of pre-damaging, but that is important. No moves I have to teach, right? Yeah, no moves. Okay, so we just wide lens core blast kill this. We're out faster than this under Tailwind. Artillery is really slow and Electrode's really fast, so yeah. Even though my Electrode has a pretty poor speed IV, but yeah. Gonna take a bunch of recoil. I actually tested this earlier on a wild mon to see what HP I would be at. 99, and which means that I'm exactly in play rough range from Take a Ton, and it won't go for Ice Hammer because that's negative effect. Though I mean, I don't think it would really matter if it went for it, but yeah, this isn't White Herb, it's Lumberry. Go into Torkoal on the play rough. We're gonna kill this with 2 overheats. Luckily, this Tigaton is not Mold Breaker, otherwise it could actually crit me through Shell Armor. It's his own tempo. I want to take these, I've set up the HP in a way, that's why I have the 1 HP of Pre-Energy, so once I take the play off and Gigaton Hammer, I'll always be put into range of Stone Edge from the, Cloth. Because I could potentially crit this early, and if I get hit 3 times, I also won't be baiting anything but the cloth anyway, and I also won't be baiting high horsepower, which is also important. The damage range work out pretty luckily, especially since it can only Gigaton Hammer once, so it's like, it's going to be play rough, Gigaton Hammer, then play rough again. The Cloth will come out and it will see only kill with Stone Edge. I might maybe grab Hammer too, but it doesn't. But the important thing is that it does not see kill with high horsepower. So we go into Metagross. Because of the Shuka Berry that I have on Metagross, that means that Cloth sees its highest damage move as being Crab Hammer, so it's not going to be clicking high horsepower. So we Meteor Mash. This is going to put this into Anger Shell range, but that's fine because we have Bullet Punch afterwards to finish it off, and it is faster because of the Tailwind stuff. It's actually faster normally, so it won't get the boost until after it already hits me. I could also just crit, that works too, I suppose. Depending on how much damage I took, the baiting would have been kind of random. It was more likely to be Emboar, which is fine. Azumarill can take any 2 hits from Emboar and will always kill with Liquidation into Aqua Jet. And we have Lumberry for Fire Punch Burn. And last up is the Pheasantipede. So I go through eject button Reverie. We can take like any hit from this, doesn't matter. I don't remember what's even going for here, but okay, the Lash Out. go into Mamoswine. Just in case Acrobatics got used up already, I have Clear Amulet on it to prevent Play Rough drops, which means a Headlong Rush can kill. We kill with Headlong Rush. And we always take Acrobatics crit. It could, its poison, its ability Toxic Chain means it could poison us, but it's not going to make a difference. Okay, so so in terms of frags, that's 1 for Electrode, which it's been at 4 for a while, so it's finally reaching 5. 1 for Torkoal. 1 for Mamoswine, which makes it tied with Togedao. 1 for Metagross, because Metagross is first. 1 and 1 for Azu. Alright. Alright, so last up is Kelly. So this one was a really weird one to set up. But I think I've got a strat that I'm pretty sure works. So I first I should take the items off. So for this fight, I need Samurott, Absol, Torkoal, Basculegion, which is here. Pyroar and Belly Bolt. Alright, so I want Walkenberry on Samurott. Black Glasses on, I don't know if this is even necessary, but I'll put them on anyway. Heavy Duty Boots on Torkoal. I'm not sure if I've even ever used Heavy Duty Boots, but we're using it now. Rindoberry on Basculegion, Eject Pack on Pyroar, and Magnet on Belly Bolt. Alright. So this fight's a nightmare. The biggest problems to set up on this fight to first find a way to handle the Basculegion lead, and second to that I had to figure out a way the Togekiss was the big problem. I just set this whole thing up about getting this Togekiss incorrectly, but I managed to find a way to make it work. Assuming I didn't mess anything up. If I messed something up, what would I do? It'd probably be a Legion sack. It's the one I value the least out of these. Now it still kind of hurt though. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot this. Yeah, I'm supposed to, I don't need any pre-damaging. Just let me check. I'm gonna check the items first. Okay, I want Icy Wind on Samurott. For turn. So this Avalugg is sturdy red card, just super annoying sets. Stealth Rocks, I just can't. I have no way of preventing this from setting up Stealth Rocks at all. So we're gonna first knock off the red card, let it set up Stealth Rocks. I know this from like Run and Bun that's knocking off the red card prevents it from activating. And I need Samurott to be hit by the Stone Edge from Avalok, so I need to stall out a bit by Icy Winding, which Icy Wind will make sure that it is slower than me, so I can kill it with Surf whenever. Okay, it hits the first Stone Edge, that's fine. Never crits because Shell Armor. And Surf kills. I'm not in range of low kicks. The thing I'm in range for is Psychic and Grass Knot from Alakazam. Walk-on Berry means that I'm not going to be in range of Shockwave, which is important. Because it's Electric Gem Shockwave. Absol takes Grass Knot crit plus Stealth Rocks just barely, immune to Psychic, but it does not take Shockwave crit plus Stealth Rocks. Because it has Electric Gem, that's why Shockwave is doing so much more. So, and we Sucker Punch kill. This is going to be the low kicks out. Either First Impression or Leech Life. Could have been knockoff if Absol got hit by Grass Knot and crits, but yeah. So Torkoal's set up in a very weird way. It has heavy duty boost despite this having knockoff. The ranges work out in such a way that if no matter what two moves I get hit by, it could be either like knockoff, then Leech Life, First Impression, plus knockoff. And like, so I think that's it actually. Or Leech Life and knockoff, yeah. It would always never kill me. Well, that's like the most important part, and it would also put me. Okay, I'll explain it in a sec. So go into Torkoal here on the First Impression, and Heavy Duty Boots will mean we don't take Stealth Rock damage. That's the most important part. And we're gonna get knocked off here, because that's highest damage now. And we overheat to bring this down to Sash. Can't burn it, so we won't kill it accidentally. Now that knockoff damage is reduced, and I brought this down to Sash. The only kill that it sees is with Reversal. I would have never seen kill of anything else because now knockoff does less damage because it's because my item's been knocked off. It only sees kill with Reversal. Maybe I think it could have been just highest damage, but that would have made a difference. So I go into Basket Legion on the Reversal, the immunity Reversal. And kill with Aqua Jet. And this is going to be Bramble Blast. I'm not quite in range of what you have it with Togekiss. In Bramble Blast, because I have the Rindo Berry on, despite it getting the Wind Rider boost, the +1 attack from Wind Rider, because Tailwind's permanent and already set up. It only sees kill with Poltergeist. So that means that's what it's always going to be going for. So I can get a free switch to Pyroar. Pyroar just barely always takes rollout crit, which is what it's going to be going for, plus Stealth Rock's damage, and we can eject Pack out. It doesn't even click rollout. I mean, that's okay. Is that not highest damage? I thought it was. It is. Is there some weird roller they I'm not aware of? Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. And we go into Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt can always take Hyper, what's actually Alluring Voice, crit. It's not gonna, like, it's not gonna be, I mean, it's gonna activate Throat Spray, but that will only be after it does the hit, so I won't die. And with Electromorphosis, Thunderbolt will always kill the Togekiss. Okay. That one was I was a bit nervous about, honestly. So, for frags, that's one for Samurott, one for Basculegion, um, one for Absol, one for Belly Bolt, and one for Pyroar. Okay. Finally out of that, I no longer have to deal with perma Tailwind. Apocephalog, let's go talk to Flannery real quick. That's my wrong house. I do not remember which one she's in. Is it this one? Yes, okay. Alright. Alright, now it's time for quite a number of encounters to pick up. So first up is Pacific Log. All the dupes at this point means that if I surf, it's pretty sure it's surf, yeah. It's surf. That means that I have guaranteed Lapras. We have Staraptor, Talonflame, and I have the dead Rowlet in my box. Just keep running until I eventually get the Lapras. Just to make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I am. Alright. There we go, Lapras. So so now I got a bunch of fishing encounters to pick up. 131 fishing first. Just see what we end up getting. Okay, Quillfish. That's not, like, amazing, but I was bound to get it. It's whatever. Alright, 132. What do I get here? It's a dupe. That's also a dupe. We're gonna be running away from a lot of dupes, probably. And there's the Feeny right there. Of course I get it. I actually kind of didn't really want it this run because I do have Prim, which is just a lot better than it. But whatever, it's not really like I'm not like complaining that much. And 133. See what we get here. I'm really hoping for Dratini, to be honest. Okay, we don't get Dragonites. That's a bit unfortunate, but I mean, at least we dodged Skrelp, I guess. That's... Like, I could still grab 130 for the Dratini, but I'm, like, not sure if that's even really worth it, to be honest. Like, I got other good dragons, and I'm, like, also fairly likely to just get Skrelp anyway. I don't think it's really worth it. I'm I'm just gonna pick up 130 grass. I'm gonna head back to that. I guess in case I pick up a Pawnyard here. Oh, God damn it. Whatever. I mean, look, it was gonna happen eventually. Maybe I'll find some use out of it. I doubt it, but I mean, look, it's a sack, I guess, maybe. That's the most I can say. Alright, let's just see what our genie ends up being. Um, okay. My repel is on just to make sure. I mean, all these are dupes anyway, so it wouldn't actually even matter, but... And we get Tornadus again. Okay, I mean, that's honestly not too bad of a pickup for my box because I am kind of lacking in Tailwind, guys. Let's head over to Stella Island while I'm at it. Um, I know that there's one here some. Okay, there it is. I'm not gonna like pick up a Stella Island grass, but might as well get here while I can. All right, let's go take a look at our guys, our new guys. Lapras, naughty is a pretty awful nature. Um, IVs aren't horrible though. I can make these work. I'll probably like have to just mint this at some point. Like this might be a good This is probably a good investment for my. I still have the comment, right? Yeah, I do. Quillfish, mild. Why, why did this get 231s? And it's also like not in the best stats too. Okay, his speed's actually kind of a good one to get in. It's Swift Swim too. I'm definitely not gonna be capsuling this. I don't think Intimidating that good on this. All right, Feeny, mild. That is a good nature. Okay, I can. That's fairly decent. Horsey, rash. That's a solid nature. All right, that's not too bad. Lucha, hasty. That's good. Free attack though. That's not what you want to see. And limber too. That's really not what you want to see. Okay, okay. All right, Tornadus, lonely. That's pretty good. We do that does acrobatics. Okay, that's really good IVs too. All right, that's good. Okay, not too bad of a set of encounters. Could have been better, but I'm not complaining. And Lapras is, in terms of sets, it's like Sparkling Aria, Ice Beam, Ice Shard, and Perish Thorn. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, Quillfish, Overquill. I need to learn Bar Barrage when leveling up. So the set is like, um, be like toxic, poison jab. I have like Bar Barrage, and I could like teach poison jab or crunch over that. Toxic, Gung Shot, and Aqua Jet. Yeah, that's probably it. Sure. I mean, this thing's not going to be that useful anyway, but so. And Feeny is like just Moonblast, Surf Moonblast, which I don't get that until later. So we for now Surf, Dazzling Gleam, Defog, and like I guess Heal Pulse for now. Sure. If necessary, if I ever need it, I'll get rid of Heal, Heal Pulse. Why does Feeny learn to dive twice? That's kind of random. Whatever. Alright, I need Dragon Scale for Horsey. Yeah, I should grab that first. Uh, do I? I'm not sure if I already have one in my party. I don't think I do. Where do I get it again? Okay, it's 107. Um, no dragon scale. Yeah, I don't think I have one. There we go. Alright. I do have to level up to Seadra first. And like with Kingdra, my set would be um uh like Ice Beam Surf, like Wave Crash, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, and like Flex Slot, which would be like Flip Turned, Muddy Water, whatever else. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was, okay. I mean, it's actually fine though because Seadra does learn Dragon Pulse. It doesn't learn Wave Crash though. That's actually really unfortunate. I messed up there. So I have to fix that then. I shouldn't like need this TM for anything else. I don't even have a lot of. I don't like have even have a lot of mons that can learn it, and like everything that could is already has it. I like unless I'm bringing one of these mons to E4, and I'm okay. Yeah, I'll just teach it for this then. And get Muddy Water on. Okay, Halusha moveset would be like uh acrobatics, close combat, uh roost, I guess, and detect. Yeah, I guess that seems to be the best I've got. I maybe Sky Attack has a case for power herb stuff. Honestly, probably. I think I'm gonna learn that. Roost seems a bit too niche. Tornado should like already have like most of its moves. You know, like Tailwind, Acrobatics, I guess Hammer Arm, and that's really it, honestly. I guess I'll keep like extra sensory for now, since I can't technically get that back. Well, I can't get like Air Slash Crunch or like Hurricane if I wanted to. Yeah, sure that works. Okay. Alright, let's everyone level up. Um, let's actually go to Stella Island. Alright. And move around my, let's get my party map sorted out. Overquill, Feeny, Kingdra, and Lucha are all going to into box 2. I do want to keep Tornadus and Lapras though, so I need to find other mons to move over. Electrode is already one of those. I'm actually I guess I'll move Talonflame here. It already is, and it has a little bit less usage. Who else though? It's a bit really difficult call now. I'll move Lantern over, sure. Alright.
Dinner.
Alright, so yeah, let's just get all my new guys into the calc. Box is feeling really good. I mean, not perfect, but I'm definitely not unhappy. Alright.
That's just me.
Baron is playing Lucid, so I'll go right hab.